Hi friends, it's Gail, Baba of 4. I didn't plan on doing a video, but a lot of times I send things out and I never do a video on what I make, so everybody thinks I don't make anything. Not that they're anything magnanimous, but I had a little time, and so I thought I would just kind of run through it. Okay, I did this lamp. I need to put a different bulb in it. It was one I had done, one of my first things, and then I took it apart and redid it so I could give it as a gift. See that? I put some stiffy on these little doilies. I had put these flowers around it. I just left those. I had seen something on Pinterest that was just doilies, and so that's pretty much what I did. Then today I put some appliques, some little purple flowers. I put, these are like light violet, and then I put this trim under here. You can see it okay? I know I never get a, then just pop this off. I love this trim. I have to get some more, figure out where I got it, because I used it pretty much on the lamp. I put a little purple around here because it kind of had a scallop thing, and I put 2 different shades of violet, purple, whatever, on there. And I had painted it kind of like purplish white, violet white. And then maybe you can see it better like this. But I really liked it. Put a different bulb in here before I give it away. So I start with one thing. Don't ask me how I get into other stuff. I never get done what I'm supposed to get done. Then the other day I made, my diamonds fell off of here because I didn't use super glue. Well, anyway, I made this, some kind of cabochon, and I had 2 diamonds in here. But I know whenever you put something like that on, you really have to use crazy glue, and I didn't feel like going back up the stairs, so they came off. And I just used the cold clay. Okay, remember when I got the Lincoln log set? And I found, I had gotten it for a reason, and I can't remember why. But then they had all these in there, and so I painted them pink to use as rollers for material. There's some this color. I didn't paint this color. What I did with the little ones, now I should have just gotten out what's that tape? I hate it. It doesn't work. And I didn't. There was a lady on today. I was watching channel. She has some stuff. I think she's in the UK or somewhere, but it begins with an M. I'll have to look. She said it really works. And someone told me to put some, like some kids glue, sticky glue on the, you know what I'm talking about. But that didn't really work either. So I just tied it with a little ribbon. So on the little ones, I put some of this kind of stuff on it and just tied it up. know if I showed you this or not. I was fooling around. I don't know what made me think about it. And I hadn't looked at any videos. But this is my third one. I think I showed you the bigger one, the purple one. That's my little umbrella. And I always put magnets on things, I guess, because I always put things on. I like, it gives you more space when you can put something on with a magnet. But you can put anything on it if you want to. So that's the third one of those I made, but I think I showed you. Okay, this I was just fooling around. I had this material, and I was cutting somebody a piece of it, and I put this on with Velcro. We'll see how it works, and then I glued it. Yep. Whoop. And I was putting some little doilies or little doily flowers in here to send. So I thought, oh, I should just make this. And I certainly didn't give it any extra attention. All I did was fold it up. I could tell you I sewed it, but I didn't. Glued it, and then I put the little round Velcro things on. And I just love this trim. I had a little before, and then Awakening Angel, Dee Dee, had a little piece of hers left she sent me, and then I found some at, God, my mind's blank today, at Roseanne 11, her store, A Mom's Impression. And so I bought more. I love it. So that's basically all I did. Cute little bag to have with flowers in it. Okie doke. Then I made some of these little things. I haven't put anything on the backs. I'll probably put a magnet or a clip. You know, these little scrappy pieces, except I think way too much about it. And I put that on the back. And it wouldn't be for anybody's hair, but it would look cute on a package, so I'll put something on there. Then the ones I made are earmarked for certain people already. Oh, I hate these butterfly antennas. They get on everything, and I don't have a lot of patience. Actually, the other day when I was watching a video, I never really did much at all, coffee or tea staining. So she thought she'd try it. She drank her coffee and there was some left. Well, I assume she drinks black coffee. So what I did today was, talk about impatient, I made my coffee, and before I stuck the cream and sugar in it, I stuck this, it was just sitting right there, so I stuck it there. Let me get it. And then I drank my coffee, and it was white. So now I know what I can do. You don't really have to make a really big deal out of a lot of things. Okay. Here's one. A little coffee cup on there. And then I put that on the back. Like I said, the ones I made, I kind of made them for certain people. to put with their packages. And then I made this one with tilde on there, a little hanging thing, chain, and a little heart I cut out of a top that I bought just so I could cut those hearts out. Little poodle, little butterfly. This is just it was a little bit of extra piece of pink I had, and then I put that paper thing there. And I had this, and it was started up here, and so what I did was I just wrapped it around. So I don't know. I keep thinking it needs something else longer, but I don't think so. I like making things like that. It goes fast. Then, I don't know if anyone has made these before, but let me see if I can find what I started out with. Anyway, at the thrift store, I had found an old box of, they were just called tiny forks. And I had one here to show you. Had being the word. They were really, really tiny. And it was sitting right there. I don't know about you, but I can't find anything. I said something somewhere. It's never there later. Okay. Well, maybe you can see the bottom of this one. Just a really little fork. Different colors they had. So I made this out of it. Just fooling around. And then this one had a white handle. Thank you. On all of them I put a little blingy thing or pearl thing. There's the ribbon, and then I wrapped it with whatever I had. There's a tiny little butterfly. It's not like it was well thought out, that's for sure. Then this green one. I like the green one. It's got a little fairy on it. Oh, a little doodad, and then I had a piece of material that had these beads on it, and so I wrapped it in there, and then put one of those, you know, those little plastic horn looking things. I put some glue on here. I put a bigger bead in there. You can see part of the fork back here. Really tiny. And then a green butterfly. And I had these leaves. And I had three of these little things and with my stamens, so that was that. It was my own little thing. I only did 3. And then, I don't think I showed you this, did I? Covered button. Kind of missed out on the button thing, so I thought I'd make one. I put one of those longer connectors on it. I need to cover that up, I guess. That was cute. Then I wanted to show you what you know, I always tell you about Atellis Crafts, A-T-E-L-I-S. on YouTube, and no, Natali's Crafts on Facebook and Instagram, and Natali's, maybe she changed them all to crafts. She makes so many cool things. And this one had a full body, but I told her I liked the one with just the half face. Isn't that cute? I'm gonna get a bunch from her so I can show you guys, because these would go perfectly on something that you make. I mean, you have to go and see what she has on Instagram and Facebook. Look. Well, as a matter of fact, I just put it in somebody's bag, but it was a paper clip with the mug on top, all different colors. And she even put some cups and saucers on them. She's got some really cool ones with glittery round bead, and then with a crown on top. Really cute. Really cute. And she does all hers are cooked. Anything I do is just cold. I'll show you that cold stuff. Like a while back I had made this, and I'd made this, and I made this. This was just with the cold clay. They can break easier. Cold clay just means it's the same, it's just you don't have to bake it or leave it set 24 hours. And that's how I made that pin, that cabochon thing. Whoop. I just decided to sit here on the little bench back here, since I'm still, well, I always have a mess, so what's the sense? Okay. Okay, I'm going to show you this. I don't know where I came up with this. I don't know what I'll do with this. Well, first, let me show you. I had ordered some of these. You've seen these in the package? These, one has a little spoon and one is straight. Well, I bought them because they were cute, and I had absolutely no idea what you do with these. No, none. There's like 3 things I had, but I had no idea what you're supposed to do with them. Well, the other day I saw Roxy Carr 11 using this to scoop out something or to mix it. And then I saw someone take the little spoon one and put some glitter on it. So now I know they're little tools for things. But I just loved them. I thought they were so cute. Okay. I'll show you some flowers I made. Actually, somebody had made this flower, and then I put it on this little butterfly. I'm almost positive I made that Jean one. I made this one. Where does it go? That way. Today. I made part of it the other day, and then I kept changing things as usual. I like silver. I like silver with brown and green. And then I made this one. So it's really pretty. When they had that sale at Holly Lobby, the big sale, some of these materials I got and beads were like really expensive. Except for the sale, they were really cheap. So I had gotten that, what's it called? That material. Not velvet, but it's like, and this was a mauve. And I bought a big piece of material that I cut these out of. I love that. I made this a while ago. People think I can't make small flowers, huh, Roseanne? Look at my tiny little flower. It's going to go to somebody who loves gold. I made this one. Roseanne had given me this because she had dyed it. I had dyed some too, but I'm pretty sure this was hers. And I just happened to make this matching flower. Let's just hope nobody calls. I have it shut off. And put it on there. It matched beautifully. I made this one yesterday. Just like a rolled whatever. And I don't, I don't do it exactly like you're supposed to do it. I just do whatever. This one I used, when you make clothes, you buy the, what the heck is it, the paper with the to go by, to cut out. So I'd made that, and I put this around it, and I don't know why I put that duck in there. What the heck's it called? Like McCall's. I had a bunch of them. And in the beginning, I had all this stuff, and I wasn't sure what you do with this stuff, and it didn't seem like I was using a lot of it, so I gave lots of stuff away. Okay, so I did that one, this one. Flower I like to, I'd ordered a long time ago. I have to try to find them again. I love this brown flower with the gold on it. Oh, I got it upside down. Then I had the little bird on there. Really like that. Okay. Oh, one other thing. When I was bringing things downstairs, sometimes when you open packages, you get flustered, so some things you're not paying attention to. And I saw this, and I thought, I don't remember this. And I love it. So I'm thinking, I don't know who made this. I'm thinking maybe Minerva or Lori, because there's no name on it. But if anyone remembers, tell me, and thank you again. Maybe it was from a while ago. I don't know, because I go back and look at things I made people, and I swear I don't recognize it at all. At all. Let's see what else. Drop down here. I'll show you the pink one. And I made some of these little ones from the kids from Donna Little. She's back. Lots of stuff. And then I made this one. This was that. It's actually a yarn, but I guess Roseanne would call it a fiber. And then I put this little piece here, and I put that there. I just love this too. I have to see if I can find more different colors. Actually, I think I saw some yesterday when I was looking at one of the channels, but I have to stay away from that Wish, and I've never bought anything from, I keep wanting to say Air Supply. You know, that other one. Because you're bound to, if you look through there. You're just bound to. But these are really cool. I've wrapped some things and given them away. And I think I showed you the real roller ones that I found a bunch of that someone had asked me to look for, and I did. And I don't have it here, but I'm going to tell you what I did. And it only works, well, you know, I was making those hangers, and I'm trying to. And I'm trying to get back to the video that Trisha, Little Shabby Chic, when she still had somebody had given her husband, and he gave them to her or whatever, to see what they look like again. I get those things in my head. It's like, I want to make these hangers. And you can see, you know, I made some, but they're not exactly like a, you know, they're not exactly, you know, straight and, geez, can't even get off the thing. Like this one I made a while ago. But, you know, it's not, I mean, it's okay for me. But it's just, it's a bigger one, but I'll figure it out eventually. And while Diana was here, she told me that what people do is they make a jag, I guess it's called, like with nails, and then you wrap it around. The one we made was just a little big, but I'm going to try to do, I saw another lady do one with stick pins, with push pins. So we'll see. But anyway, what I was going to say, I tried. You know, we have a hard time finding, and I haven't even been able to find any, and I used to be able to find them like at Joann Fabrics and stuff in the bridal part. The 6-inch stick pins. And then usually I'll take the top pin off, you know, by heating it up and pulling it off. Or I just keep adding to it. So what I did was I took about a 6-inch one. I'd get it for you, but now it's not going to take the real tiny beads, but it's not as thick as it looks. So, but I did use bigger beads because it, you know, it's a bigger thing, and there were like 12 in a pack, and someone had told me they work better to make the hangers. Oh, I think it was what's that guy's name? You would know who I mean. I watched his video a couple times. And so, you know, he did the whole thing and with the hangers. So I thought, I wonder if I could try them for stick pins. So I cut it off and I put the stick pins, you know, all the way down. And then at the end, I thought, see, I have trouble putting stick pins in anything that's not like a styrofoam, like if it's just material. And so, see, I always use styrofoam, whether I have to cut it or whatever. So it's easier for me to stick things in it than it is if I have one that's, you know, more gushy, like this pretty one that Roxanne made me. Well, she doesn't want to, I mean, you could get it in there eventually, but so I had it in here. I should go get it and show you. So I made it, and then what I did was, I have a thing I bought for nails. I mean, it's a dollar store or something. And you put the one piece in, and it kind of, it's supposed to smooth your nail. So what I did was, I did it to the bottom to try to make it a little pointier. And I didn't make it that much pointier, but I'll show you if you got a minute. I did this so all of a sudden. And I called my son up and I said, do not call me back until I tell you, because if this screws up, I'm gonna, well, before I go get it, let me show you this. Don't ask me why I did this, don't ask me. But I had this dish upstairs when I was bringing things down that I had gotten at a thrift store. Then I put this trim, this blue, it's blue with the, I think I got it from Roxy, I think, I'm pretty sure. So I put that. Then I decided, and then I put a green, and then my blue like necklace up here to make it like you went to the beach, okay? And I had this orangish sand. I'm crazy. And then I remember all those shells I had. Well, I put them here and there, and I put this here too. But what I did was, I put these fairies in there, like these are their houses. These are some of the bigger shells I got. They were shaped like that. And then I put the fairy in front of it. It's like, and then a little girl across the street says, oh, it's just like Ariel under the sea, I think. So that's its new name. I had some of this moss I put in. Fish, snail, butterfly, another fairy, and they're all leaning basically against their houses. Don't ask me. Look, I even have an airplane here ready to land somewhere. Probably with the fairies' kids or something. And I had some pretty colored ones I stuck in there. And there's a butterfly. And what's this? Oh, that's a bird flying in. I had this blue like necklace that I put there so it would look like more like the sky. There's a bird. There's a lighthouse. And there are four of these houses. They look, and there's some fish, the sun, clock, mermaid. Like I said, another fish. a flower kind of growing, and I don't have any idea why I started this. And then I put some like diamonds in here for stars. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I don't know why I made it. And I was doing a million other things, and I don't know. I kept passing up those, I still have a lot of shells left. Especially, I had those, and I thought, that would be kind of cool. There's a flower. Then I had white sand, and I had this orangish rust sand. And I made this green. So I don't know if you can tell what it's supposed to be. Oh, there's even I don't have my glasses on, but there's a bee, and there's even a penguin in here. Now, what a penguin would be doing here beats the heck out of me. But he looked cute. The penguin. And then I put a couple other different animals in there somewhere. Anyway, I guess that's, I don't know if it's Ariel or if it's the princesses under the sea. I don't know. But these are just fairies, so I just thought it would be, I think she said, oh, it looks like Ariel under the sea. So that's that. I should have had some kind of challenge, huh? Like a cutesy challenge. Anyway, that's that. But let me run and get that stick pin. Because those other, well, if I get my knee done the end of the month, whoop-de-doo. But maybe I'll be able to walk. I can always sing, but you'd probably rather I didn't. Okay. It's upstairs and I'm not going out there to get it. I go up and down these steps way too much as it is. But I figure it's good exercise. And I think I showed you the jean flowers I made. I may have added to this one. This is the camouflage. And that's all I can think of. You know, when I was showing the other day what one day what Roseanne had sent me, I'd never paid much attention to the box. And I think I showed you all then after how cute she decorated that. Decorates everything. Adorable. And I'm pretty sure I showed you this. I started questioning myself. And I don't want to miss anything. Yeah. So see, my hands are locking up. I haven't done that in a while. I'm pretty sure this was her, not Diana. Look, I'm like a what that guy Tello Don or whatever. And I hate to, miss anything, so. Oh. So Diana ended up staying for 3 weeks. And it's funny, it's nice to have people, especially coming and going. It's harder, when she stayed an extra week. And we enjoyed ourselves. We didn't get much done except for this mess. Oh, that big white cabinet I put up over there, right? They kept telling me, put those things in, in the wall. Because once you put stuff in there, it might fall. And I'm like, no, I don't have patience for that. Just put a bunch of nails in. Well, the other day I was over there and I was hammering something. The whole thing came tumbling down. Almost hit me in the head. Would that be unusual? I'm not going to die from natural causes. I'm gonna trip on something, or something's gonna hit me in the head. The whole thing came down. Didn't really break anything except my one pretty pinkish red bowl, but it broke right at the base, so I can glue that on. And I think epoxy is what you're supposed to use for that, so I can do that. So anyway, I think that's the end. I'm actually working on a wall hanging. I don't think I've ever done I've done little ones. I don't think I've ever done a wall hanging. So we'll see. I think that's why I keep doing all these other things, so I don't have to go back to it. Oh, okay. I hope you enjoyed that little bit of what you do about nothing. But everybody's things are different. And since I have my smart TV on now, I want a smart TV everywhere, because I come in my craft room and I have to put on the dumb TV. So I don't think it's a smart TV. I just got it not that long ago. But I would imagine the remote would say something. But anyway, that's okay. So I will see you all. I hope you're all having a nice 4th of July weekend. No work, hopefully. And you get to craft all weekend. Oh, that earthquake in Southern California, if you heard about it, I heard on the news this morning that it actually hit, what's their house called? Tronan, or the Trona house. Roxy Carr and her husband bought, they're fixing it up to turn over maybe, or to move into it. Well, I heard, she said yesterday in a text that she was watching the news that the not hurricane, but the you know what, Californians get the where everything shakes and moves and stuff. I can't think. Anyway, and then pictures and everything was on here this morning, and it was even the local news. And it said Trona and the damage, and the power was out and everything. So I imagine that's where they're at today. I would imagine. So keep your fingers crossed and your hands crossed that everything's okay. You do all that hard work and you drive that far to get there and do stuff, and she works hard anyway. And just hope that there's nothing permanent wrong with it. Okay, seemed like there was a question I wanted to ask, but I can always ask it later, right? Okay, bye guys. Love you. Talk to you later.